What's going on, guys? It's Jason Park here. I'm a feature filmmaker. I've made 8 features, and today we're going to talk about the Nikon ZR. But before we get into that, let's just watch a quick little short film I shot with it.
You're watching Hypatude Productions.
What? Hey babe, what's up? I just here 16 hours. I just stopped in Publix to get a couple things and I'm coming home.
Mr. Larson. How are you doing, good sir?
Hey, how do you know my name?
We know everyone's name.
I'm lost. You know where the hell am I at?
We are in Neverland.
Neverland.
We've been watching you. And we've noticed that you haven't been that pleased with the life that we gave you. So, you have 2 options. You can take this lemon and go back to the life that you're living. Or you could take this pistol and shoot yourself in the face. When you wake up, you'll be born again into a new life.
Oh, give me the gun. I blow my brains out. My wife deserves better.
Sure. You said you wanted the pistol, right? To blow your brains out?
Yes.
Now, you know once you do this, there's no turning back, and we don't really know what you'll get, but it'll be different.
Yeah, I just want to make my wife and my life better.
All right. Here you go. Don't take too long, okay?
All right.
All right, guys, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was all shot with the Nikon ZR. Everything up until the forest was shot handheld. Some post-stabilization was added. It was a little shaky, but that was all done handheld. It was with the L-mount Surrey glass. This is exactly the setup that I sold all my stuff for, so I can go and shoot movies, feature films like this, right? And I wanted to test it today for a few reasons. I wanted to see what it was like in the field, where it matters to me. Spec sheets and all that stuff don't matter to me. What matters is the ease of use. And I can tell you guys, that is a check. I absolutely love the fact that I have something this big that produces those type of images. When I tell you that we weren't bothered, we were running and gunning, we were in the grocery store and nobody even batted an eye on us. It was such a wonderful feeling to not have to worry about carrying something that was so big. When we went to the forest and I put it on the gimbal, it was light. You know, when you're shooting 5, 6, 7 hours a day, something that's 20, 30 pounds becomes really heavy over the day. So that did its job. It did a wonderful thing. As an indie filmmaker, this is everything that I want in a tool. Albeit, you know, I would love false color and stuff like that in there. And there are some quirks in there that we're going to get into. But as far as a tool doing exactly what I wanted to do, that red color science and that red 12-bit, they did some mastery or some sorcery with it, because I know CineD came out recently and they did their dynamic range score and it was lower than expected. But let me tell you guys right now, as a filmmaker, it doesn't matter. When was the last time you watched a movie and you paid attention so much to the shadows and the highlights? And no, you pay attention to the more than likely the center of the screen and you're watching the character in focus. the image and the colors that this camera produces, it takes so little effort to get it to look good, to where you're just doing stuff at that point. You're just making it warmer or cooler or whatever. But that base look looks so good with a few little clicks that it takes so much off your workload and you can spend more time being creative. So the battery, when we were shooting for about 2 hours. Out of the 4 or 5 bars that are on there was only, matter of fact, I'll just show you. Why even tell you? There was only 1 bar missing. So that is you can see it right here, the battery, or over here. It's missing 1 bar. Yes, it's 1, 2, 3, 5 bars. It's missing 1 bar. It is crazy. Mounted the L mount glass with a RAF camera adapter at $50. I think they're having some US issues, but that hasn't been an issue. 6K red raw, 1 terabyte gets you 90 minutes, which is a lot. When I was shooting on the Blackmagic full frame, I would get about 60 minutes for a terabyte card. For me, I only shoot red raw. That hour and a half is perfect for what I need. That image quality is everything, man. Like, I am blown away at how easy it was for me to get the quality that I wanted from that short film. We shot today, right? We shot it today, we edited it, we put it together. That was all done today. That was how easy it was to get it to look right. I didn't bounce light, I didn't put any of that stuff. It was full run and gun the way I like to shoot. Battery life, good. 6K full frame, good. Quirks. You can't use the peaking with the zebras with the view assist. So the way that you have to use it is view assist. If view assist is on, your peaking or your zebras work. In order to get focus peaking on, you got to turn your view assist off, right? Just a little quirk. The best thing to do is use your view assist to see if the image looks good. Turn it off, focus peaking, start shooting, and then you go from there until you change environments or lighting environments. Another quirk is you still can't add LUTs to it. Someone recently posted a video, I watched it, I was like, oh, okay, maybe that's the solution. You put Rec 709 in the name, in the Nikon folder, you put a LUT folder, then you put your cube file in that folder, and then you add Rec 709 to the name. That unfortunately didn't work for me. Hopefully there's a workaround soon that I can follow to get to that point where I can add my own custom LUTs, but right now I'm relying on the Rec 709 LUT that came with the Nikon camera, which is actually a great LUT, and you don't even need the any custom LUTs in there. I personally like to just see what it's like closer to that finished project before you start adding warmth and all that other stuff. I like that nice contrasty neutral look. Another thing about this camera, fitting it on the gimbal was easy. It was so easy. Like, the gimbal was light. It was it was exactly what I wanted. Now, I shoot all manual lenses because I'm a filmmaker. I don't rely or use autofocus. So this glass is manual and all my glass is manual, so I can't speak on that. Also with IBIS, I can't really speak on that as well because while we were shooting, I don't know if I had IBIS turned on or not. So I did use some post-stabilization and added it. But overall, man, this camera is a dream, right? For the price, for what you're getting, the small body, light, compact, you get up and go. Here's one of the things that I really enjoy the most with this camera, actually, is I hate rigging things up. I really hate it, like with a passion. I hate it. Rigging something up will stop me from shooting something because I don't want to put the effort in rigging something up. That's just me. That's me over years of making movies, and that's just where I'm at now in life. So the fact that I can just leave the lens on the camera and pack that in travel light with maybe one light, a couple stands, that's it. Like, that's it. So I'm going to keep this short now because I've been rambling for about 6 minutes. Do I think it's a buy for the filmmaker out there? 100%. 100%. Like, for example, the Pixis 12K, the Sony FX3, the Ursa 12K, the Canon, R5C or whatever the new thing is, C90, C80. Like, any of those cameras, you're gonna get a good image. But it's about what works best for you. I don't like rigging. I know filmmakers that love rigging. They love carrying the big camera. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want something that you can run and gun and shoot and have fun shooting, because you don't got to worry so much about the setup and so much about powering the camera and carrying all these accessories, you can just be like, hey man, what's up? Let's go. Let's go right now to the city and start shooting. You can go shoot. This, for the price, is the best camera on the market that you can get. If someone offered me an RA tomorrow, am I going to take it? Yeah, absolutely. But for what this can do and how easy it is to get a good image quality with some good colors that just looks good, this effort is like minimal. And I'll say this, for the price, it's as good as it gets. It doesn't get better. I've been a long time Blackmagic shooter. It doesn't get better. Not Canon, not Blackmagic. It just doesn't get better. Now there's quirks, and those quirks are gonna annoy some of you, but if you can get past those quirks, it does not get better when we are talking image quality. I'm Jason Park with Hypatude Productions. Like, subscribe, follow, you know the deal. Support my movies. Even if you hate it, play that bad boy in the background while you're folding laundry. Until next time.